You like Westworld? Well, that's good, because this is a video about shows that you'll like if you like Westworld.
I think there may be something wrong with this world.
Hello, my name is Mark S. And I have, of my own free accord, elected to undergo the procedure known as severance.
This is one of the best shows of 2022. In fact, I think it's one of the best dystopian shows that's been made in a very long time. It's exec produced by Ben Stiller. It's a thriller from Ben Stiller. It stars Adam Scott as a man called Mark who has undergone a controversial surgery that severs his mind into two parts. Essentially, one that is always at work and one that is always not at work, and never the twains shall meet. He works at the mysterious Lumon Industries, where a number of other people have gone through the same procedure. However, when a new person arrives and someone breaks away from the story, we start to ask questions about what is really going on at Lumon Industries. This is a brilliantly crafted show with huge amounts to get your teeth into if you like sci-fi, you like dystopia, and you like a gripping, thrilling drama. It's got all the names that you want in it, from Christopher Walken and Patricia Arquette to John Turturro and Britt Lower. This is a show that you need in your life. And if you like Westworld, you're gonna love it.
We are no one. We are everyone. And we are invisible.
Watchmen is from HBO, just like Westworld, and as you might expect, is incredibly high quality, just like Westworld. Not just what you see on screen, but the writing, the questions, the complexity, and the thoughtfulness of this show is absolutely brilliant. You will come away thinking about things in a very different way, and that's why this is a challenging show, but also an incredibly entertaining show. If you like this genre, then this is one that you must be watching.
This is the best thing you will ever do for your family. Unique styling, one of a kind. It'll need about 6 to 8 hours overnight charge off the adapter, unless you get running marathons.
Yep, it is quite a surprise when your husband brings home an android to live with the family. Now, just like Westworld, this is the story of robots living among us and what happens when things start to go, well, just a little bit wrong. Because it turns out that robots living amongst us and looking like humans is never really a good idea. Why didn't they learn? Why didn't they learn? Well, they never seem to learn, but they keep making programs about it, and this is a good one.
It's been 6 days, and we're all still waiting for someone to come. But what if they don't? We need to start figuring things out.
There's a lot of people out there who like to bash Lost. They say, oh, the ending wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't as good as it should have been. But the fact of the matter is, Lost is a fascinating series and one that really draws you in. If you like the mysterious elements of Westworld, if you like the goings-on that are not quite what the goings-on are meant to be, then Lost is a show that will definitely give you similar sorts of vibes. It's also now old enough that even if you have seen Lost before, you've probably forgotten everything that happened. So it's worth rewatching and enjoying the whole story all over again. It's time to go back to the island.
The new world that you start won't have the same problems that ended our world on Earth.
Raised by Wolves is another show from HBO. Yep, it turns out they're pretty good at this sort of thing. And on this occasion, we see androids bringing up human children. This is a show that asks lots of big questions about what it is to be human, what it is to take responsibility for life, and how artificial intelligence could go on to change everything for us. This is one of the best in its genre, and if you haven't already seen it, I would recommend that you go and watch it all now, but not until you've seen the next one on this list.
You girls will serve the leaders and their barren wives. You will bear children for them.
The Handmaid's Tale is one of the great dystopian stories of our time, and this is a beautifully crafted television program that will have you, well, not even wanting to watch at times because it is a very hard watch. However, it is one of those shows like Westworld that makes you question everything really when you're watching it. This is about oppression, this is about hope, this is about survival. This is a brilliant story, and it's one that you cannot take your eyes off.
Your body is not who you are. You shed it like a snake sheds its skin. We transfer the human consciousness between bodies.
Altered Carbon from Netflix is a show that asks the question about what would happen with humans if consciousness could be moved between different bodily states. This starts as a high-concept dystopian sci-fi show, and it moves on to being much more of a mystery and a thriller around what the super rich are doing with technology.
Try my hands.
Impressive.
It would just be rude to have a list of shows that have dystopian themes in them without mentioning Charlie Brooker's brilliant anthology series, Black Mirror. This is a show that across the many different episodes asks questions about technology and its relationship with humans. That's at the very core of what goes on in Westworld, and it's at the very core of everything that happens in Black Mirror.